We are getting very close to wrapping this project up and finishing up the apartment. We have most of our major furniture pieces in or on their way, but the thing that we have left still is a lot of the finishing touches and a lot of the smaller furniture items. Like I want to get a console table to go behind the couch, balcony furniture, and then the biggest thing we still need is the rest of the Besta cabinetry to go around, because I've always wanted to have like the full-on Besta console TV area furniture, whatever you call that. We already have this TV stand that we've had for many years, and IKEA actually discontinued this a few years ago, and we really like it. So we're going to keep it and build out around it to also save some money. And then we also already have 3 of the cabinets. So all we have to do is buy a couple things to build out the rest of it. But other than that, like kind of big piece, everything else we need rugs and plants and cups and things like that. And to help us finishing all that stuff out, IKEA was gracious enough to actually send us a gift card. So that is going to really help out finishing out this space. So we're gonna head to IKEA, hopefully get an entire carload of things and have everything that we need to finish the apartment.
Fingers crossed.
We've made it to IKEA. Time to do some shopping. So for our built-in kind of entertainment center area, our previous version, I guess, had white doors, which I really love. But like I mentioned, I'm trying to step out, do some color. So I'm gonna change the doors on the ones we have to a color, and then we're adding a few more, so the door on that will also be a color. Initially I was thinking of the dark blue, but because our chairs didn't work out that are going to be in front of it, I think actually I want to go with this kind of seafoam green. That way it's not blue on one wall and blue on the other. It'll be the dark blue velvet couch with the seafoam kind of greeny. So we came here pretty much set that we were getting this rug. We were like, well, let's look at it before we go grab it. We opened the rug looker-at-her thing, and the one right next to it is so plush and so beautiful that now we can't decide which one we want.
Just feels nice.
Also, whenever I picked out the original rug, we hadn't yet picked out the white leather chair, and so now looking at it, I think that the kind of cream color in the original rug won't go great with the white chair. And then also, this has a kind of a gold fleck in it, and we can get a kind of a goldish pillow to go on the white chair and tie it all in.
But now the problem is, since we switched the big rug that we're getting, the small rug that we were going to get does not match. So, there's that.
To be honest, all stores, all shopping stresses me out. The only way to not be stressed shopping is for me to go online, find everything, really think about it, make a shopping list, and then go to the store.
Yeah.
And whenever I throw wrenches into my plan, my own doing, it overwhelms me. And now I cannot decide what small rug to get.
I say we skip the small rug for now. See if the big rug actually works. Because if it doesn't work, then we're going to come back and get the other one, and then we know the other small rug will work. Right?
Skills. So we got a couple things put together last night. We got the rug down, and I think Sarah called it.
I did.
The rug looks great, and it does look good with the couch, but I just don't love it because I think it almost blends in with the couch instead of like accentuating or being contrasting in any way. And so I think it kind of just makes this area a little blah almost.
Yeah.
I don't know, something's off to my eye.
Yeah.
And I don't like it, and my first impression wasn't really great, and so even if I get used to it, if other people walk in, their first impression is probably gonna be the same as mine.
Yeah.
So, gonna take the rug back and get the one that we planned on getting. And hopefully that one looks good. Sarah perfectly matches it today though.
I try my best.
The other thing we got put together was the sofa table. Back here, once it was in here, I started to second guess it, but I think this looks good, and then also it gives us the advantage of having some inconspicuous storage under here behind the couch for items that, for in the middle, items that we don't access a lot, but then like our daily backpacks, we can just set back there and they'll be out of the way, out of our eyesight, but easily accessible. But another thing after getting it in here is that it is only this long and the couch is that long, and that is an exact measurement. So basically we can get two of them, put them side by side, it'll go from here down there, then that'll give us even more kind of storage cubes or whatever, but then also allow us to kind of put a lamp on this side and a lamp on the other side. So the reason that I decided to do a sofa table is because I've always wanted one, because every time I see like home shows or see living room setups in magazines and things like that, the ones where they have sofa tables and the couch is away from the wall, I always think that looks really nice, but I've never actually had a space that I could do that. So this space I thought would be wide enough to have a sofa table, and I think it looks really good. I got started putting the best of shelves together last night, so just got this shelving unit, and then we already had 3 of the cubes and we bought 1 more that are gonna go right here. So, and I bought new doors for them so that'll match this kind of green. So I need to put the new doors on and then actually get them hung on the wall. Yay me. Before we even started designing the space, one thing I knew I wanted to focus on way more than I ever have in our previous spaces is lighting. So in our other spaces we either had overhead lighting or we just had 1 or 2 bright lamps, and in this space I wanted to get more creative and more intentional with lighting. So this apartment actually has no overhead lighting at all, so I knew I was gonna have to get lamps, and instead of just getting like 1 or 2 bright lamps where it's like the light is heavily on one side or the other and it can glare and be in your eyes, I wanted to soften it up, and also I wanted it to be more integrated into the space. And so instead of choosing to do just a bright lamp, I decided to get a bunch of small lights that go on top of the cabinets and underneath the cabinets, and IKEA has a lot of options for this. And so I actually did 18 different lights that are going around the space, and one light by itself is actually really dim, but 18 of them together fills out the space really nicely, really even, and makes it a very pleasant environment to sit in without just having this one glaring light in the room. The thing that really sold me on going with the IKEA LED lights is that you can get their smart home controller, plug all of the lights into that, and then you get voice control of all 18 of my small LED lights. Alexa, turn the lights on. In our New York apartment, we had a 5.1 surround sound system from Panasonic, and we actually had that for a really long time. We liked it, we loved it, but when we were packing up to move to Portland, it broke. And so we had to figure out a new solution for our in-home theater sound experience. We're very much like mid-level, I guess, audiophiles. We don't need the best of the best, but we do need more than just what the TV offers. So we decided to go with a Sonos system and get the Sonos Beam to start out with, and then build out from there when we have more of a budget. And then IKEA announced that they were doing a collaboration with Sonos, and so they made these IKEA designed lamps with Sonos speakers built into it with all the Sonos capabilities. So not only do we get 2 more main lighting sources, also they are beautifully designed and fit our space really well, but also allow us to have our rear speakers completely hidden where you would never know they're there. This is the new rug. A little update on the rug is we did take the other one back, but we didn't get the first other one that we were gonna get, and we actually got a different other one. And I hope this one works. Huge yes on the new rug. It is exactly what I want, and it is exactly what the space needed. Instead of matching the couch and coordinating too much, it highlights the couch. It brings out the blue of the couch, while the couch also brings out the rug itself, and so that's really nice. The rug colors are, there is a bit of dark blue in it, so it kind of perfectly coordinates, but not too much blue where it just completely hides the couch. Then it also introduces some other accent colors that we can use around the space, and perfectly ties in all of the color that we chose for the apartment. Also, all of the different textures of this rug really make it feel more expensive, which it was. It was like 3 times the price of the original rug I picked out, so it shows. But because it was like way more expensive, we had to allocate the budget we were going to use for balcony furniture towards the rug. So the upgrade in the rug, absolutely worth it, but that also means we had to sacrifice some other things. We did end up buying some balcony furniture for one of our neighbors who was moving out for $30. Not exactly what I wanted, but the upgrade in rug was worth the sacrifice. And this is just another one of those sofa tables that you already saw me put one of them together. Decorating may come easy to some people, but for us it is a long and arduous process of trial and error. Decorating is hard. I think we got the sofa table area to a place that we actually like now. And with that, I would say the apartment is like 90% done. We have a few more things to do, like hang the TV, get some pictures on the wall, and a few more decorating areas. and then I think it'll be done. And so we're gonna handle all that in the next video. So hopefully this series is helping you with ideas of your own spaces, and if you want to see us finish it out, check out the next video.